Hello again. Okay, this video it's a continuation from the previous one. This video we're going to review example of enterprise application, a functional application offered by businesses all over the internet. Okay, they are local company, they are international company. So the one that I've screenshot over here, I suggest you to check it if you want to know more about what they are offering. But for this video, I'm just going to review quickly of what they offer. Alright, so we begin with hotel management system. Okay, if you want to understand the clear picture of what is enterprise application, the one that is accessible is PMS. PMS being offered by, if you Google up, there's a lot of PMS, property management system, offered for accommodation or lodging establishment. Okay, this PMS stands for property management system. So what it does is it integrates all the software related to operation of a hotel, start from reservation, front office, profile management, okay, finance, charges, deposits, invoicing, and some marketing. All these things are offered within this specific software, offered by easyabsolute.com, for example. So this is an example of enterprise application applied for business. Of course, the pricing for this might be different depending on what type of or size of hospitality or hotel business that you're running. You see, if you want to go on to check how much approximately the pricing, you may want to select this based on hotel, hostel, B&B or guest houses, chain of hotels, vacation rental. So just want you to have your awareness about there are actually enterprise application which is easily for you to understand when you browse through the Google and then find this property management system. So Easy Absolute is one of it. They call it property management system. Okay, that is Easy Absolute. So this is again one of the page in Easy Absolute. What they offer front desk, they offer hotel management system. If you have a restaurant, they do offer specifically for restaurant. Okay, they call it point of sale software system. So all this system, they are utilizing cloud computing. Some of the data, backup, everything, they are being stored on cloud. It's not stored on site because for safety reason, for backup reason, if your hotel, if your business, they caught on fire, there's tsunami happens, then wash all your resort facilities, including the system. So if you have a cloud backup, it's easy for you to recover back all the data. So normally when you look at all the system, they will offer with the package together with cloud computing, cloud storage. So that is example. So this is some of you might have known about Interpol, International Police, if I'm not mistaken. They have their own software which store data about a database about criminal around the world. You can check on FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation site if you want to know. So each organization, they have their own software. Okay, I guess some of your father, your friend, or maybe some of you who already work in your organization, you have your own system that you use, you are familiar with. So all these things requires investment in terms of infrastructure or services. Okay, so this is Interpol. Okay, you can check later on. And then this is Desquera. Desquera, they offer a lot of range of product. Desquera. Okay, they offer mostly businesses related to any aspect of business basically. If you check their product, they have ERP cloud, enterprise resource planning cloud, MRP, CRM, customer relationship, human resource management system. Okay, all these things. So if you click on ERP here, they do offer this service. Okay, the system ERP software. So my objectives here is for you to let you guys be aware of where to get this, not simply know how it functions, but also where you can get all this software. It's available online, and you can read on what are the features that they have. So this is again electronic e-commerce, e-business, as you might have recall it, okay, in earlier part. So this is Post Market. It's a Malaysian company. Okay, this is point of sale. The cashier machine, all the one that you see when you pay in restaurant, in the fast food, all the supermarket. Okay, they have point of sale system, cashier registry machine, cashier registry, cashier system. So here they are able to integrate with the e-payment, e-wallet nowadays. So it's available. It's available for you to decide. So that is why we need to know about what are the functional software or system which is being implemented, because there's so many out there. So you need to be able to know which one, or evaluate which one is much more compatible with your business or the organization you are working with, if you are the one who make a decision to install or to have this in your organization or business maybe in the future. Alright, this is specifically on the functional on marketing, function of marketing. So they do offer marketing application where they help you to market for all the marketing system. What do they do? Storage of your client. Okay, all these things are available. So these are the pricing, for example. Okay, so this is just one of the many. Okay, what they can do, like they provide live chat, forms, contact, all this are available as a standalone application, or maybe it's an enterprise application. Okay, the last one here is human resource, related to human resource. So as you can see here, this is offered by a Malaysian company because they quote in RM. So it is related to RM, 3 ringgit per staff per month to get this attendance application or attendance software. So it enables you to do all these features over here. So it is based per staff per month, payroll, and also e-leave. So all these things, if you have large pool or numbers of employee, okay, it depends. Okay, if you want to make much more systematic, 100 of your employees, maybe this is worthwhile. But if you only have 10 or less employee, you don't have to have this maybe. But you can invest because it's quite cheap. If you have 10 to 30 ringgit per month, would go to your go to your maintenance of this software. It's considerably cheap if you want to have much more efficient in terms of managing your employee or your business. So this is an example of enterprise and also functional application where you can get them. You can get them from the internet. You can Google and you can evaluate which one is much more proper for your organization. Okay, so that is what this example is all about. Okay, the last one that I would like to highlight here, it's related to business value of enterprise system. Okay, basically when you talk about, okay, so I know everything. I know there is, I know what is enterprise application. I know what is functional application, and then I know where to get this, how to use it, and then what's in it for an organization. Basically, it doesn't increase your profitability, but it would hopefully enhance your efficiency. Less error, kesilapan tu mungkin kurang apabila menggunakan machine, and also you can tabulate information much more conveniently. You don't have to do a lot of calculation, spend time in preparing graph, all this fancy presentation, visual aid, because you can extract that from the system with all ready to go. So it may support your decision making. Okay, in terms of customer relationship management, it enables you to rapidly respond. Okay, to have all the chat function, to have all the 24/7 chat function, and also accessible via email, all those other. So it makes your customer much more easy to reach you. So it will retain, dia akan mengekalkan supaya customer itu akan setia bersama. And then of course the benefit for having enterprise application functional is to evaluate organization performance. So whether you wanted to know how well your company performed. Of course, yeah, you can just look at the figure. Okay, this time this year we have gained this much profit. But sometimes you need much more information. Where did we get that profit from? Which one is much more redundant? Maybe there are aspects in your organization that you want to improve. You want to know what's happening there, and then you want to do decision based on that. So having enterprise application or functional application enables you to do that. All right, so that is actually the main point of what I want you to get from chapter 9, enterprise application. And then apart from that, the one that I would like to highlight additionally that I didn't add there is related to this supply chain. You can open the PowerPoint later, but this is much more broader, okay, where enterprise application being used. Okay, you can also analyze the use or the need of some application in relation to a supply chain. When you are a restaurant, you want to be connected to your supplier. Okay, you want to be connected electronically via computer, via network with your supplier. So this is what we call supply chain now, where you got your, and then this is supply chain. They do have their own system there, but requires you to integrate with other systems from other different business. So that one is a different thing. Okay, like the example being given by your website, by your PowerPoint is Nike supply chain. Okay, this Nike supply chain enables Nike to connect to their supplier, distributor, and everything. But basically, they all need to be in the same page. That means everybody needs to be to have those systems. Most of the system is not difficult actually. If you don't have a different system, although you are using different computer system, there's always web, because like website, the one that you are doing for your website, opened by a browser, regardless Firefox, Google Chrome or Safari. Okay, if you do something based on a web platform, it's easy and accessible for everybody. I think a lot of online businesses, they are moving more towards web-based application where you don't have to make tailored application to specific system, because website or web page when you open using a Google Chrome, Firefox, okay, it can be opened by any computer because it's a browser. So when you talk about supply chain, normally they are moving more towards web-based application where you only have to log in. Okay, because traditionally a decade back, maybe a lot of them they tailor-made that package to suit your organization. Maybe if you use Mac, if you use Windows, they might have different configuration for it. But now, since internet is just so better in terms of connectivity, in terms of the speed, so people are utilizing much more on web-based and also the cloud computing. 10 years ago, cloud computing doesn't exist, and then people do not offer services based on cloud, like the one that you use in your Google Drive, in your Dropbox, or others online storage. 10 years back, we don't have those kind of things. They just started to grow. But now, since the technology is moving much more rapid in terms of this side, you can see most of the storage is becoming much more cheaper, much more accessible to everybody. So everybody are offering online storage. So this is a story about supply chain. One aspect related to enterprise application that may require investment on the business side. So I'm not going to talk more on supply chain management because that is not actually the focus of our context in information technology or information system. Okay, so that just to tell that supply chain is one area that can be utilized by having IT technology or software in that process. Okay, dia akan menjimatkan masa. If you have learned operation management, you will learn about just-in-time, JIT, you learn about all these bullwhip effect. All these things are related to supply chain management. How you can do all this matching, reducing inventory levels, improve delivery service. When you have computer installed or system application installed on your or used by your business. Alright, so I think that's about it related to chapter 9. Hopefully, if you want to know better, I suggest you to check on the PowerPoint and then go through the book or any other resources for that matter. Alright, so that's all from me for chapter 9. Thank you very much.